Peladiño versus Chinese name person. Peladiño versus Chinese name person. Oh, that's classic. Alright, let's see Peladiño versus Chinese name person. Alright, so Peladiño is Germany and Chinese person is Ottomans. So Ottomans versus Chinese, trying to Ottomans versus Germans. What am I talking about? Because I saw Chinese letters, I was thinking of Chinese. That's why. Alright, so okay, so we got Ottomans running against Germans. So this matchup, we've seen it quite a bit, I think, at this point. It really depends on skill, you know. From what we've seen, Ottoman works really well against Germany when they're running Cav Archer Abbas. So if this Ottoman can get Cav Archer Abbas in Fortress Age, looking quite good. Looking clean and mean and pristine. So that's what we want, right? Yeah, so that's what we're going to get. Alright, so in this matchup, he's got the moss down. What about the training posts? Sir? 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 Training posts. Need that. Okay, so he's going to come up the side and grab this one. Okay. Doing a bit of treasure hunting, I see, so that's why it's a bit delayed. I would say personally, get the trading posts up first before you do all that treasure hunting, because you're going to miss out on a delivery or two of XP up here. So, yeah, kind of bad, kind of risky. You're definitely playing into Germany's hand doing that, you know, because every lack of XP delivery means you're giving that Germany a little bit more of a flex against you. Yeah, no, I would be a little careful of that personally, you know. It's definitely playing against you there quite a bit, so, yeah. Big time. Kebab Enjoyer. Oh, I like that. That's a fun name, Kebab Enjoyer. That's a nice one. Alright, so what does the Germany run? 1 versus 1 defense. Oh, okay. So, this is actually our first mercenary-friendly Germany deck of the tournament. So, what Germany gets is this great card here called Improved Mercenaries. They could just call it Mercenary Combat because it gives all mercenaries 15% HP and 15% attack. Includes mercenaries that you train from your tavern and the ones that you ship in. So, this is might be a mercenary game here for Germany. Yeah. I'm shocked we don't see Silversmith, because normally Silversmith is a card we see a lot with these mercenary decks, just so the Germany player can facilitate more gold from their mines, as well as keeping that mining rate steamrolling, you know? But let's see. I mean, he's got his standard H3 mercenaries, plus he's got Wild Geese. He's got, no, not Wild Geese, Irish Brigadiers in H2. I was thinking of Wars Libby, Yep, Irish Brigadiers in H2. So these guys, they're not the strongest muskets in the world. They're pretty standard stats, but what they got is really good hand armor, and they have a high melee attack, and then they get field promotion. So I wonder if we'll see some Irish Brigadiers from this Germany. Possibly. Should be worth watching. How about the Armin, though? What's the Armin up to? 1v1 rush. He could go Fast Fortress, but the deck is called Rush, so that might be where his brain is at right now, is rushing. Rushing the rushing Russia. Yeah. Okay, so Core Master, right? Same with Germany. Core Master. Foreign Wood. Kind of the agreed upon establishment of a politician at this point. Wood is great for houses, barracks, you name it, so may as well go with that. Yeah. Basically. I'm going to be looking at that Germany, though, because he's just starting to get his trading posts up now. And he's getting his gold, so... Is he going for an age 3 to get mercenaries? Yeah, he seems to be mining some gold right now, so I don't know what he's up to. Yeah, no, he's kind of getting a bit of all the resources right now. But no, that's Ottoman's getting gold. What am I talking about? Okay, so... Getting steel traps, he's gonna get settler wagons. Okay. Yeah, so we might be seeing an age up 3 from the Ottoman, though. It might indeed be on the recipe card at this point. Basswood, quite nice. Stellar. Gonna develop stable, Ulons, it looks like. Already has 2 out of the gate from the card. And he's gonna queue in more of them. Probably get like 4 or 5 of them. Ottomans starting with barracks, it looks like. So is that double barracks Jan? Okay, so he's gonna do a double barracks Jan rush. That's pretty strong. Seems to be the standard rush of, you know, tournaments of Ottomans. We don't see a lot of Jan Abbas anymore. Used to be the big boy one for Wars of Liberty, and Legacy was Mayan Abbas with Janissary. Here it just seems to be Janissary spam by itself. And then you just bring in the Abbas later, yeah. I think it's because they nerfed some of the Abbas's stats in the 5th edition that weren't in the case of Legacy. All that pushing is going on with the Jans. Ulons are just going to look for as many villages as they can to slice and dice, yeah. Alright, so Town Center should be able to shred these Ulons, right? Yeah. Ooh, sneaking up on with the Scimitar. Look at that. Sneaky Janny. Quite nice, yeah, very nice. Shipping in the delis, it looks like. How many Jans is he on? 14. Pretty sizable stack, yeah, basically. Alright, so looks like what treasure is that? 80 XP. Very nice. Very good. Ooh. Wow. Bad. Bad. I think he could have sniped 2 of them if he was very thoughtful. When you take out a settler wagon in Germany, that's like losing 2 villagers because of how they gather rate in their plot classes. It's really serious. You should never lose a settler wagon. Settler is an okay loss, but losing a settler wagon is like losing 2 villagers, so it's very devastating to your score. Yeah. The Germany, as expected, does actually go into age 3 to go mercenaries. Yeah. But he doesn't have anywhere as near gold he needs to even get 1 batch. He's also not timing on the shipment very good either. Yeah. I don't know why he went Yulon start and then went mercenary. It seems a little bit botched, personally. I wouldn't have done that if it was me, you know. I think with this mixture of stuff, it's just going to sabotage him pretty bad, personally, yeah. At least that's what I think, you know. My opinion. That's all opinion, that's what I would say. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Now he's just going on to all silver, like, just vying for it. No, he doesn't even have that option, because now he doesn't even have a tower or anything. He's got to build an outpost there, get it up, hopefully get some Jaeger or something. Doesn't work though, because he's got delis, so he's going to have to somehow micro those down and then fight the Janissaries. And with no growing in his economy, so this is bad mercenary implementation. Should have just went Naked Fast Fortress if he wanted to go mercenaries. He would have already had a Jaeger shipment. Maybe even Black Rider, and then he could have done something, you know. In this instance, it's just not good. He's, you know, behind the times, as they say, you know. He's going to try to ship in the war wagons, but Who's to say that the tower even survives dead war wagons? I don't think that's a guaranteed, you know, situation for you. No, I just don't think it's gonna work, you know, personally. That's what I think, yeah, basically. Alright, so set the wagons down. Good. And this supper wagon's gonna be targeted there too. Very good. Very nice. Yeah, he's just running for the hills at this point. I don't know what he's even planned. That's insane. So try to ship in skirmishers now. Yeah, he didn't even get the war wagons in. Like, yeah, no, your tower's not even gonna survive. I mean, I would resign if that was me. I wouldn't sit around the map and run around like that with my tail between my legs. You really gonna do that to viewers? Seriously? Yeah, no, I wouldn't have done that personally. That's a little bit cringe and Geo. That's at least my opinion. But yeah, basically. So skirmishers in. Oh, whoa! Hey, I think he almost got him too. Oh, not good. Drop another Villy. Alley-oop. Alley-oop. Oh, nice. Yeah. Very nice, yeah. Still trying. Still trying. I don't know what to say about this one, but he's still trying somehow. No idea what he's doing, but he's doing something. Yeah, basically. Pretty much. Took a Yilman. Got some four wagons there, basically. Yep. GG. I didn't even know what he was stalling for, to be honest. What was he Joseph stalling for? What are you Joseph stalling for, man?